If you want to know how to create binder rings for your digital planners or journals in Procreate, just keep on watching. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalia from Akaihana Art. And in this channel I create videos about illustration, design and creative business in general. If you like this kind of topics, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you won't miss anything. So in this video, I'm going to show you in the Procreate app how you can create your own binder, ring binders for your digital planners or digital journals or digital bullet journals or any kind of product that you want to have the look and the feeling of a real notebook or planner. So if you are interested and you don't want to purchase any more out there and you want to do your own, I'm going to show you a few examples that I already did on Procreate, and I'm going to show you how I did it for you to be able to replicate them. If you want me to create a binder pack that you want to purchase or you are not interested in creating your own, please leave the comment down below and let me know if you might be interested in buying a binder set from me, and I would love to do that. So yeah, let's get to the Procreate app and start making some binders. Here are the 3 examples that I want to show you how I made them. Okay, let's start with these ones. These are similar to the Happy Planner binder rings. These are my favorites. I really love the Happy Planner planners. I think they have been really innovative in terms of rings, binder rings. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's put a color here. Let's say pink, right? And we are going to create a line as thick as you want. Now you can customize it as thick or as thin as you may like. I like it a little bit thick because the binders of Happy Planners are a little bit, like thick. I rather put them on an air view, like an air perspective, when you just see the rings on the side. Okay, we are going to create a new layer, and in that layer we are choosing a lighter color. The same, if this is pink, this is dark pink, I'm going to choose a lighter pink. And I'm going to do a line on top of this one. I'm going to do the same. Press for the line to straighten and the finger for the line to be horizontal. Okay, and to that line we are going to make some adjustments, such as Gaussian blur that disappears the hard edges and make it look soft. But not only that, we are also putting motion blur. That what it's going to do is that the right and left part is going to be more softened, so it has it gives a more clear perspective that it's not a line, it's a circle, it's like a coin. And we are going to do the same in another layer, this time with white. We are going to do a thinner line and press the finger. See, and we are going to do the same. Motion blur, and ta-da! Here we have the ring. Okay, so that's the ring part. Oh, sorry. Before you do that, we are going to duplicate this layer, the ring part of the layer, and the one that is underneath, we are going to alpha lock it and paint it in gray. I really like to create a darker gray, and we are going to paint it. We cannot see it. So you can see it. I'm going to paint it. The alpha lock is so the lines that the object that we already made, I cannot paint outside, but the inside. And we are going to unlock it, and we are still in this layer, okay? Don't miss that. We are going to make some adjustments, such as Gaussian blur. Okay, see that? It gives a little bit of a shadow to all the edges, but then I'm going to liquefy it, the adjustment liquefied. And to liquefy it, we are going to just push, and we are going to push from up down. It's a little bit thick. Ta-da! See, we did a shadow. You want it to be more softened, you put more Gaussian blur, and there you have the shadow. Okay, that is for the ring and the shadow. The shadow is going to fall on top of the paper, so it gives a deeper perspective, so you can see that now it's like real. And finally, don't forget that this is a binder ring, so we need the hole. We need the hole for the binder ring. And the binder ring that these holes have, let's choose calligraphy. It's like a half circle. So we are creating a line, and this line we are going to hold it and press the finger for it to be vertically. And we are trying to do half a circle. And after that, we are going to fill that layer. It's not perfect. No, it's not perfect, but you are going to make it perfect. See that? That is so cool. It's not the same. It's a little bit cricket. Let's make it smaller. Okay, it's more or less like the one I already did. I already lock the layers in just one. I merge them. But if you want to replicate it, you just copy and paste the bottom layer and lock it and paint it in another color, and that's it. That's what you want to do. These are one example. These are one of the examples that I have for you. This is how it's going to look on top of the paper. These ones are more or less the same that you just saw here. I'm going to do one of them, one of each, so you can see how I did it. But in the process is the same, almost the same as the one that you saw me just doing. I'm going to duplicate these two. I'm going to do these ones that are the typical rings for the typical rings or notebook rings. And this time I won't be using the painting tool, but the monoline tool. It's thick, but not as thick as that one. We do the same line, push, finger. Now we have our ring. We make it a little smaller. We choose a lighter color, and we create a line on top of that one. We do the same line, push, finger, and Gaussian blur. Up. Don't forget to do that in a new layer. Make it thinner. Okay, again, make a line, press, finger, Gaussian blur, motion blur. Okay, another layer in white, thinner line, push, finger, Gaussian blur, motion blur. Now we have that layer. we merged those layers, duplicate them. Now we have two binder rings. And the only thing that you have to do underneath those two layers is to create your square. Once you have that, you just fill that layer. Fill. That's it. I want to make the binders like it's in the middle. Okay, you just copy that square and create another one. Okay. Finally, we are going to do these ones that are easier to make, I think. Oh, we missed the part. we missed the part where we create our shadow layer. You wanna do that? Just do remember, do layer underneath that. I erased the other line because we are going to duplicate it once we have the shadow. Okay, so don't worry about that. Don't forget Gaussian blur. You want a little bit cricket, you know, like and there you have it. So easy. So you merge those, duplicate them, and you just push. The last one, these ones, the same thing. You create a line with the monoline tool, press finger, make sure it's the same thickness or length, new layer, line with a lighter color on top, Gaussian blur, motion blur, another layer, lighter color, thinner line in the middle, press finger, Gaussian blur, motion blur, and there you have. Duplicate that, the one in the bottom, alpha lock it, paint it with another color. You can see that, but I already checked. Remove alpha lock, Gaussian blur, liquify. We're going to do it faster. We're going to do it faster because we already know. We are just going through the steps little by little. You want to do it more clear. Here you have it. You put more Gaussian blur. And finally, you merge those layers and create one underneath that one and make with monoline. I rather to do that with monoline. You can do that anyways. Create a circle, more or less. With the help of Procreate, I make it a perfect circle, and that's it. We have the perfect line.